Usually when there is a talk about setting boundaries, we talk about other people that are involved in your life. And then you say, this is what I want, and this is what I don't want, and I will not tolerate. And if you're gonna do this, then I'm gonna do that. Well, what about those boundaries that you're going to keep it with yourself? Yeah, with yourself. This means having boundaries is understanding who you are, what you want, right? But what if you're actually doing something in your life that is not really helping you, but working against you? And it is very common, especially if you grow up in an unstable house and you experience childhood trauma. Worse than that, you probably were not allowed to be yourself, so you kind of don't know who you are. You don't allow yourself to be yourself. And worse than that, people who are supposed to take care of you and stand by your side abandoned you. Maybe they didn't abandon you physically, maybe they will, but maybe mentally, emotionally, they were not giving you support, appreciation, and love that you deserve. So that's what's happened when you do not keep the boundaries with yourself as well. So what does that mean, keeping boundaries with yourself? It's really looking, what is it you do every day that is working against you? Like, let's say you overeat, or you have some habits like sleep in and always late, or you just talk bad to yourself, like you're just not kind to yourself. So I'm inviting you to take a moment and kind of really think about those habits that you think that you do every single day and they're not working you. And then set boundaries with yourself. And say, okay, this is what I do and I don't want to do this anymore. So if I'm going to do this again, it's going to be an action. And then kind of give yourself a punishment or reward or whatever that is. Inspire yourself to actually keep those boundaries with yourself. And probably it's gonna sound weird, but be accountable to yourself. This is the time for you to stand by your side and improve your life by doing something and taking action towards yourself. You don't need to control anybody else. This is time to do yourself because you're worthy to achieve more. And you need to stand by your side now and not abandon yourself. So think about it. How is that you're hurting yourself? Because if something's happening in your life, always ask, how is this serving me? And believe it or not, especially if you grow up in an unstable house, you're probably doing something very painful to yourself that you think it's serving you because you think you're punishing yourself because you're unworthy of love and appreciation. So I'm inviting you to take a moment or more than one moment and really think about it. How is that you impacting your life, yourself, without anybody else? What are you doing to yourself? And then set the boundaries with yourself and implement it. And if you're doing very good, you can have a diary. Every day you say, okay, I did this and I did this. Reward yourself. Give yourself something that you love to do, something that relaxes you, or you buy or eat a muffin or eat whatever suits you. Reward yourself, because this is a time for you to stand by yourself and make your life so much better.